settle for Nessa. Soon, baby girl, I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for boss. Here's the return of the G, show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet.
On a spot of land that was once desert, now stands the city of Glendale. And a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Chicago Bears and the Arizona Cardinals. Young Kweku has it all teed up. And away we go in Glendale. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Williams starting with the pass here. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Will Johnson. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock. But that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd. Especially as a quarterback, it's your job to quiet that home crowd. But an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's a throw. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they face 2nd down. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
The screen pass falls incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Left side into the hands of McBride. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
4th down, pass coming. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now they turn to their rookie from Georgia for the first time. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to the well again. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Cardinals going nickel here on 3rd. Working from the gun, Williams. Dumped off to his running back. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
1st down, Williams to throw. Jump off, caught by his back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Blown back, it's the handoff. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Cards bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Back deep to return is Davis. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. First and 10 from the 32. Driving gains with a run by Johnson. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. A give right side. Here's Pacheco. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. play fake. Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be second down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
So at the 20, here's second and 10. Williams to throw. He intercepts the pass. Jalen Thompson makes the play. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, the first one didn't end up costing this quarterback, but their defense, once again, is going to have to rise to the occasion to make sure they avoid this interception, leading to the first points of the game.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go now.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Bryce Huff in on the tackle.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Benson once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
He's got McBride complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals pick it up and get points on the ensuing drive. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Cool, all lined up and ready to boot this one away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. It's an early lead for the Cardinals. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. Plowing up the middle. He's He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down Bears.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Williams from the gun. And it's a catch for Luther Burden. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Out of the pistol, Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Dive play straight ahead. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Here's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle block, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when we evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And this one hits first at the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to throw. That's with Harrison again. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Let's go.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Hand off to Benson from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
these Big D tackles in this league. They love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
What is that?
Moore going in motion left. First down, Williams. Pressure coming, and they take him down. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
There's a dive up the middle. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Williams with third and long. He finds a doomsday downfield. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Dump off to his fullback. Won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Jack Jones making that tackle. Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from State Farm Stadium after this. Second and 6 coming up here.
What is that?
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
What is that?
Again, it's Williams. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Broadcast incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
What is that?
Here's Williams again. It's made by Alvin Kamara. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
What is it?
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Ready, set.
To the air yet again. Williams. Completed over the middle. And that will not be enough for the first down. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Now here's Williams. Alfonso Dunze running the slant. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready, set. Yeah.
Working inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. It's 2nd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready, set.
Williams set to pass. Dumped off to his running back.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Ready, set.
They've got a man in motion. 3rd and goal. It's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. Santos' kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick, have that confidence built. That's important.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Thomas on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Throwing from the gun. Pass caught by Jack Besh. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Firing it deep, left side. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
They dropped their chance to get off the field, so let's see if this offense can make them pay. 3rd down. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Here's the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. He fires one deep down the right sideline. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Thomas on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. First stops and gets the give. It's the fullback running with it. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
Okay, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. He's going to throw it. On a quick slant, hits Davis. And they'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Ruben Hippolyte the second, able to bring him down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Bears in the nickel, third down. He'll look to throw. Finds Davis complete. Now he's past the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow the lead coming out of halftime. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears start the second half with some needed points.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears cut the lead down to 4. 14. Bears 10. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Thomas on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. No-go play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Running up the middle, Pacheco. Rolling into enemy territory. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Within 24 yards on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Right back to Pacheco. And with a nice gain, runs him down inside of field goal range. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring out 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Sending him on the dive. And he's past the 25. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Here we go. Set. 19, Tiger, 19.
This time it's a passing play. Couldn't get the screen set up properly, Brock. Pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds Benson out of the backfield. The stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal.
Okay, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
They'll run, Pacheco. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12. Now looking to throw. This one's caught. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals now lead by 10. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Cool, all lined up and ready to put this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10.
What is up? Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty.
Trying the right side. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Back-to-back carries here. Give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set a 3rd and very short.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Back to the well again. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
These aren't the plays that will lead highlight reels, but they're the ones that win you ball games. What a nice game by the back. And now his offense can go in any number of directions on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Right up the gut. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Yeah, I know you can read your partner right now, Kate. You know I'm smiling because that was a callback to the early days of football when fullbacks, fullbacks, not running backs, they were the one that led the ground game. He didn't stop at a yard or 2, He ripped off a nice chunk for them right there.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Williams from the gun. Some pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down throw by Williams. Screen here for Kamara. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. So we're through 3 here. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Offense to the line, 2nd down. Looking from the gun, Williams. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Williams with 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Throw the sideline, and McBride's got it. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
5 still to go here. This is second down. He's dropping back to throw. Right side, caught by Davis. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Harrison secures this, left side. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Viking 18.
Sticking to the air here. Completed left side to Thomas. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Here we go, set.
Benson off his own read. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback driving power for it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
Pass play on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Cool, all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophical. Stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Going from the gun here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Vegas!
To throw, Williams. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Zay Frazier has it. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They're going option keeper on 1st and 10. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
Well, there's going to be a missed assignment on somebody's grade sheet tomorrow. That read option game with the quarterback, there is always a defender that's responsible for the QB. That time, QB takes advantage.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Let's go.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Bronc, means it's 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Let's see how that last incompletion affects this 3rd down call. Trying to get it with the option here. They pitch it out to him here. He rocks that tackler. And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Coup on now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cardinals continue piling onto this lead. Coup all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Watch out.
Another carry for him. Hop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Bears trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You never ever this offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
I can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Come on, stay.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. There's a design run.
Here we go.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Yellow, 43. Cut.
for him.
Let's go.
Setting up for the kneel down on third.
Ready.
He's wound up for him. So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one.